Hey guys, it's me again. I have another math lesson for you. This is another kind of review that we're going to be doing with long division. We were like at about, I would say, 75% feeling totally comfortable with this before we left. So I'm hoping that if you guys work really hard at home, we can get up to 100% feeling comfortable in doing this independently. This is another thing that we really want to make sure we know before 5th grade. So however many times you have to practice, just stick with it. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. So hint, parents should actually recognize this. No, weird math stuff here. This is called standard algorithm. This is the way that I learned it when I was in school and the way that you probably learned it when you were in school. So you should feel pretty comfortable if your kiddos need help. All right, once again, I want to remind you to please pause me if you need to catch up. I'm going to go kind of quickly through because you do have the leisure. Unlike in class, you can't pause me, so I do a lot of stopping and waiting. You can pause me. So kind of go at your own pace, listen to the next step, and then we're going to go through. So if you guys remember, see if you do, see if you can say it before I do. The steps when we're doing long division are divide, multiply, what's next? Subtract, drop down. Then we repeat them. The reason I'm writing it down is because sometimes I will refer over to make sure that we are going through all the steps correctly. Okay, so first we're going to divide. Whenever we divide, it goes on top. So now I'm asking, how many times does 5 go into 6? One time. So I'd put my 1 up here. Divide is done. 5 times 1 is 5. So I put that under there. Subtract. Now this is where I was always reminding you guys, write in your subtraction sign and your equal sign, okay? Because it helps keep everything orderly and in line. Subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. Drop down. I draw my arrow. Draw your arrow, because especially when we get into longer numbers, then you know what you dropped and what you didn't. 9 drops down here, and now we have a 19. That's round 1. Round 1 is done. Now we're going to repeat it. So just pause me if you're not there yet, because that's one full round of the process. Okay, now we're going to divide again, but what are we dividing? Now we're putting 5 into 19. Okay, so you might need to skip count, whatever that looks like for you, but you're going to figure out 5, 10, 15. Can't put another one in, I'd go over, so I'm going to put a 3 up here. Multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. Subtract. 19 minus 15 is 4. Drop down my 7 all the way down. I always draw my arrow down to my equal sign. 7 drops down to here, and now I'm done with round 2. Okay, now I'm going to do 5 goes into 47 how many times? So now I've done all these steps, and I'm going back up to divide, and whenever I divide, it goes on top. So I'm going to give you a second to think about that. 5 goes into 47 9 times. 5 times 9 is 45. Subtract. 47 minus 45 is 2. And how do I know I'm done? There's 2 places to look. The first place to look is, do I have a division, an answer to a division problem up here? Because that means that I divided into my last place. And the other place to look is, did I already drop all my numbers down? The answer to this is yes, I have a number up here. I don't have anything else to drop down, which makes this my remainder, and that needs to become part of my final answer. So that gives me 139 remainder 2. If you need to watch this again and follow along again, I encourage you to do that. I also have some Khan Academy links for you that you can look up, and then make sure you go onto the Google Forms and do those division problems for me, and I will check in and send you guys some feedback. Miss you guys so much. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.